All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get this thing popping, man. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get this thing popping, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let me shut this thing up a little bit. And it's on and popping. You did. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Brother Trav. Brother Trav. Brother Trav. What's going on, man? What's going on, brother Trav? Hopefully you're still in here. All right, all right, all right. Let me, okay. Yes, sir, boy. Trav, boy, I see you transforming, boy. I see you transforming, man. You know, you're on another level with it. And it's crazy that I'm seeing you like that. And I know you up here with it. You understand? So I'm gonna get into that. For sure. But we're gonna share this thing up though real quick, family. We're gonna dive in. Brother Said, how you doing? How you doing, family? What's good, Glass Moon? What's good? Chaos, what's happening, family? Y'all share this thing up. Y'all know what it is. Share it up, like it up, all that good stuff. You dig? And we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going for sure. We're gonna get it going for sure, family. All right. But of course, y'all know we're gonna touch bases on some things before we go crazy and really get to diving in this thing. You know, we definitely gonna do that. We for sure gonna do that. Yes, crazy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's going on, Aniko? How you doing? We gonna touch on some stuff here shortly, and get it popping. Yes, indeed. And as always, we gonna piss a couple people off. You know, that's usually how it works out. But the thing about stufftivity is sometimes that has to happen in order for you to see what needs to be seen. Okay? All right, you know, that's how it happens from time to time, man. You know, and it's simply about shaking things up inside you, man. You know, because a lot of times we're scared to move further because we're so comfortable in lies. You understand? We are absolutely comfortable in lies. Years ago, I used to say, lies is damn near like a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Like you can't turn it down. You understand? It's just too tasty. Some Kool-Aid, all that shit. You know, it's just too good to where we can't turn it down. But we must understand, just like Thanksgiving dinner is somewhat bad for us, you know, these lies and all of this stuff that we're given. You understand? Um, it has to be shaken up inside of us, man. In order for us to see what's happening. Okay? All right. Wise Fox, peace, peace, peace. The goddess T, what's going on, mom? How you doing? How you doing, love? Ash, what's up, mom? What's going on with you? So we're definitely going to shake some things up here. You know? And it needs to be shaken up. Ultra Instinct, peace, peace, family. Peace, peace. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, guys, what's up, mom? How you doing? We definitely about to dive in this thing. All right. Let me hit this up one more time, family, and we in there. All right. Ja, how you doing, family? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Tange, what's up, mama? How we doing? What's going on? All right. Let's see here. Okay, fam, let's get it going, man. Um, I wanna dive into this real quick before I go anywhere. All right, I want to dive into this. Let's get it popping, man. Peace, peace, goddess, goddess. How you doing? How you doing, Les? What's up, mama? So let's dive into this first. Uh-oh. Let's dive into this first. Okay. Let's get into this. All right. Now, why do I have Joe Dispenza up here? Dr. Joe Dispenza. Okay. So now, let me talk about this, man. Let me talk about this. So somebody sent me a video. All right. They sent me a video, and it was a brother on there. It got thousands and thousands of views. Okay. So there was a brother on there saying, man, these spiritual dudes, man, these spiritual people, you know, man, they all talk, man, they talk a good game, and this brother got big followings. Okay. You know, they talk a good game, man, but they ain't showing nothing, man. You know, you see how they live, and they're not living, what they talking in a sense, you know, I mean, they're not, living in the God energy and all of this type of stuff. You understand? So basically, money. All right. So now let me get into this. So people like Joe Dispenza, all right, and many other, well, not a lot, a few other white folk out there. Now understand this, right? Um, am I talking about all white folk and all getting into the black white thing? No, it's not. It's not even about that. But at the same time, you need to understand something here. Okay, all right. This journey is, or this path, okay, is all information. You know how people say all information is good information. That is incorrect, man. Okay, that is incorrect, because like I've been saying for the longest, if you're still mad, you're still mad at the world, you're still pissed off, this nigga get on your nerves, this woman get on your nerves, this going on, that going on, that going on, you're pissed off at that, you're pissed off. As long as you are still emotionally driven by things that happen day to day, the information that you're dealing with is not correct. Okay, all right. This information is supposed to bring you to a place of nothingness, aka peace, bliss. Okay, all right, infinite love. Okay, infinite understanding. Okay, there is no more pissed offity when it comes to this. Okay, now, do Joe Dispenza, do he have some insight on some information? Sure, anybody can read a book. Sure, anybody can read a book. Okay, but you got to understand something here. We're not talking about, okay, let me live my best life. If that's the case, if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to live your best life, leave this shit alone, because this is not for you. Okay, all right, this shit is for the motherfuckers who trying to die physically and rise spiritually. Okay, this is for the motherfuckers who are trying to have bliss, peace forever, my nigga. Okay, all right. Let me read something real quick. Let me read something to you. And this somebody asked me, Will, touch on the Gnostic text. Touch on the Gnostic text. Now the reason why I didn't do it then, because I have a whole class on my website, in Gnosticism. You know, I go deep into that science. You understand, the Gospel of Thomas, Sophia, all of this, right? But I say, you know what? Let me pull something out of it. Okay, all right. So you must understand, Jesus in the Gnostic text, even in if you read the Bible correctly, but in the Gnostics, Jesus is simply yourself, your higher self. Okay, in a sense. All right. So now it says, a grapevine has been planted apart from the Father. Since it is not strong, it will be pulled out by its roots and will perish. What does that mean? Let me read that one more time. A grapevine has been planted apart from the Father. Since it is not strong, it will be pulled up by its roots and will perish. Okay, what is being said here? All right, all right. So this is simply talking about the fall. Okay, the fall of man. All right, the fall of quote unquote God, in a sense. Okay, Jesus always talking about he was in heaven once and then he fell down into the flesh. Okay, all right. So basically, what's being said here, all right, we have forgotten the original understanding of this all. And because we have forgotten the original understanding of this all, okay, there is no elevation within this. Okay, look at the so-called conscious community. Okay, this one don't like this one. This one trying to build a harem of women. Okay, all right. This one, you know, telling people, okay, all right, I am your leader and all of this old shit. This one is doing this. This one is it's just a whole bunch of chaotic energy that's going down. You understand? Okay, all right. And the reason that is because we are constantly following people like Joe. Okay, all right, who use the key words. Here we go. He used the key words very well. Okay, he used words like subconscious mind. You know, all that shit catch y'all. Oh, subconscious mind, the subconscious. Okay, or you tap into the power of thoughts. Okay, meditation. He used these key words. You understand? So that catches you. That catches your eye. It catches your attention. Oh shit, he know what he's talking about. And of course, he's a white boy. Okay, so we salute that without even thinking about it. Why? Because we have been trained that they are better than you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Okay, I don't give a fuck what you say. You're under fucking mind control. I don't care what you say. Okay, all right. 9.9 times out of 10, when you're in front of white folk, you change your voice. You don't speak. Okay, you become white. You become so-called European. Okay, you become that. Oh yes, well, thank you. Man, you become all of that shit. Okay, you get in front of people, you already know you're a whole different monster. Okay, but just the point that you have to change yourself to impress someone is you under mind control, and that's what your grandparents did. That's what your great grandparents did. You understand? Okay, that's what they did. All right, because so-called that's what they had to do to survive. Okay, which I don't even rock with none of this shit. You understand? But that's what they did. Okay, they had to bow their head. Okay, all right, they had to bow their head and shake hands. Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. I just told a friend of mine. Check this out. Oh, yeah, what's up, man? I just told a friend of mine a story when I was living in BR. Okay, all right, and Baton Rouge so behind on every. You understand? So I lived in BR, Baton Rouge, Louisiana for 10 years. So I was working, and I had at the time I'm like 30 something, I don't know, 28, 29, some shit like that, 30, and you know, I'm going to deliver appliances. I was working for Lowe's at the time, so I need some help on the truck. So I had an older gentleman at the time. He was about 56, 57, you know, late 50s, probably early 60s. So he hopped on the truck with me to give me a hand. So we go to Zachary, Louisiana. All right, Zachary, Louisiana, to deliver this washer and dryer. Okay, so we hop off the truck, about to go knock on the door. This white couple, young white couple, had to be late 20s, you know, late 20s, early 30s. Okay, they meet us in their driveway. So we walking up. Okay, all right. And before I could speak, they say, hey guys, do y'all want something to drink? Do you want some? And then the guy, like I said, this is a young white couple. He look at the guy who I'm with. Okay. He look at him. He say, do you want something to drink? He said, oh no, sir. No, sir. I'm okay, sir. He damn near closed his eyes and bowed to the nigga. Okay, I'm fresh out of New Orleans. You understand? Okay, I'm so New Orleans at this time. So New Orleans. I'm still New Orleans, but I was so New Orleans at that time. This is right after Katrina. Okay, I'm still strictly niggerdom. You understand? And I'm not bowing down to shit. Okay, I still don't bow down to nothing. You know, I'm just, you know, up here with him. Okay, but this guy is like, a black dude now. Oh no, sir. Oh no, I'm okay, sir. I'm okay, sir. And then the little white girl said, oh, you sure? Oh yes, ma'am. I'm sure, ma'am. I don't need nothing, ma'am. I'm okay, ma'am. I look. I'm like, this motherfucker them took us back 1,000 fucking. I'm like, what the fuck did I just hear? And the crazy part about it was, they were used to it. This is a young white couple, late 20s, early 30s. They're used to it. So they heard him with all this yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Okay? All this fucking Samuel Jackson on Django. You understand? The motherfuckers looked at me. Hey, do you want something to drink? They shouldn't have did that. Like I said, I was too new. I'm like, man, I don't want shit. You hear me? Where you want this shit at? You dig? You dig, man? I'm trying to get this shit off my truck. You dig? Where y'all want this shit at? Fuck all that talking. I went straight like, nigga, y'all never be this nigga. Ever. Nigga, you crazy? Okay, all right. That's what I'm saying in my head. Like, man, where y'all want this shit at? You dig? What's going on? Okay, man, they look at me like, why you don't sound like him? First of all, I ain't from no fucking BR. You understand? And we don't do all this jive as, all this fucking monkey stomping and shit. Okay, you understand? So I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck is going on? But understand something here, right? That's how most of us, we're still that. Okay, we just don't do the oh yes sir, oh yes sir. We don't do that anymore. But we still change our mannerisms. We still change everything about us to appease these people. Okay, again, this is no hate, ain't none of that shit. Okay, because again, the knowledge puts you in the place of no hate at all. Matter of fact, you don't even fucking exist. Okay, it's another conversation. All right. So what I'm saying is, because many of you look up to white folk, then immediately you're going to take what they say and you're going to roll with it no matter what. You are going to roll with that regardless. Okay. All right. Bobby Hemmett just set up here and gave you text after text, information after information on how to do this, how to do that. Myself, people like myself, you understand? Brother Pat, I mean, the list goes on and on. Okay? You understand? The list goes on and on. But we are not the color for the power. Understand something. And the only reason why, okay, you don't hear a brother like myself, or like I say, people on that particular frequency, is because, first of all, you hate yourself. And you don't hate yourself because I'm just walking around, well, I don't like me and all of that. Nah. Okay, is that you haven't been taught the proper information. Okay, that the jet black being was the first in existence. You're not taught this. Okay, you're taught dinosaurs. You're taught cave people. None of this shit ain't fucking exists, man. Shit ain't real, bro. No fucking dinosaurs, bro. Fake ass paper mache bones. You did that shit in kindergarten. Fucking paper mache. Man, come on, man. Shit ain't real, bro. Fake ass museums and all that shit. It ain't real, bro. Okay, all right. And like I talked about years ago, 9-10 years ago, dinosaurs, Dionysus, which is the Greek deity. Okay, all right. On a certain level, he's the Heru in the Greek mythology. Swords. Okay, Sar or Sar, okay, all right, which was Osar or Asar or Osiris. This is where the word dinosaur come from. Okay, ultimately it simply means ancient one. Okay, talking about you, nigga, they're calling you a fucking dinosaur, nigga. Okay, all right, but yet and still you looking up to every fucking body else because you don't know anything. You're not taught this. Okay, all right. So when the white boy come out talking about, hey, live your best life, do this, do that, you automatically believe him. But when you see your own reflection trying to tell you what's good, okay, all right, trying to put you trying to bring your ass back to fucking heaven, okay, all right, trying to put you in a state of bliss, you automatically shun that because the white boy says something else. Okay, and ultimately it's not your fault because your mother was fucking ignorant. Okay, your father was ignorant. Your grandparents were ignorant. Okay, ignorant don't mean stupid, dumb, or anything. All right, simply mind control, man. Okay, all right, your great grandparents, all of them was ignorant. Your friends, your older uncles, and all that mind control, bro. Okay, and that's the ones who taught you, man, don't go on that white. How many times y'all heard this? Man, don't go on that white man job with that bullshit. Man, I heard that shit damn near every second Sunday in my 20s. Man, don't go on that white man job with that bullshit. Like, damn, nigga, like we really terrified of this motherfucker. Okay, we are really terrified. Okay, and don't talk about when the phone ring and that motherfucker on that goddamn phone trying to tell you something. Okay, all right, and you can tell who your mama talking to on the phone. You can tell that. If you're talking to her sister, girl, babe, I went over there about such and such. If you're talking to a white person, well, thank you. How are you? Yes. And and we think that's cute. We think that's cute. We think that's so funny. Oh man, we could change our voices. At one time, I thought that was cute. You know, 4 or 5 years ago, I used to be like, oh man, we versatile, man. That's how I looked at that shit. But now it's fucking poison, man. Okay, all right. I don't change my voice for no fucking body, bro. Okay, right. When you get in front of fucking God, that's what you gonna get. It is what it is. All right. It is what it is. Ain't no switching up and code switch. Y'all niggas say code switching. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that. Okay. All right. So the reason why most of y'all are on this goddamn journey and you're talking about, I'm gonna live my best life. You know, I'm gonna manifest me a new house. I'm gonna manifest me a new world and all this type of shit is because the motherfucker is for the crackers like this. Okay. All right. But the most in-depth teachings, the shit that make you sit down and think for 2 fucking months. Okay. You'll never hear me tell you anything about a fucking dollar, man. I don't give a fuck how you live, man. Okay. That's not even the purpose of this shit. Okay. All right. In the words of Bob Hewitt, why would you want to have a so-called beautiful life in hell? There's fires all around you. There's fires all around you. Kids, babies being raped, eaten, killed, all type of shit. Fires all around, aka fires all around you. But yet and still, you sit your ass down. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, I'm living my best life. I'm gonna manifest me this. This will come from these fucking cracks, man. Okay, and like I said, that information is not fucking ancient, bro. That information do not go past the 60s. Okay, it don't go past the 60s. It does not. Okay, I'm trying to give you an understanding here. All right, that's why if you read anything older, okay, than a couple hundred years ago, okay, like the video I did last week, all right, the revelation of the eye part 2, okay, when I went into the y'all know how to pronounce that goddamn book, Ashtavakra, okay, in Hindu science, okay, it basically breaks down, okay, to want desires is to be ignorant. To want anything is to be ignorant. Am I saying that, okay, you can't fake it? No, I'm not saying that. Okay, I drive a fucking truck and, you know, I get a paycheck and all of that shit. You understand? Okay, but I never go into that. You'll never hear me telling you what I do. You'll never hear that shit from me because ultimately it don't fucking matter, bro. It don't fucking matter. Okay, me telling you this, me telling you what my pockets look like is not going to bring you divine peace to yourself. It won't. Okay, what it will do is keep you in a state of depression. Now, Will, what you talking about depression? Let's go into it. Depression comes from mind control, man. Okay, the only reason why one would be depressed is because they're looking at something else. Okay, and because they can't put their hands on that, okay, you become this, you go into this particular state of loss. Okay, all right. Your girl leave you. All right, you or your woman or your man leaves you. All right, you go into depression, not even understanding that you don't own this person. You have never owned that person, but because you still think love come in another person, when that person leaves, you feel like I lost love. Again, depression is a fucking illusion. It's based strictly on mind control. There is not one depressed person. Okay, there's not one depressed person in existence that is depressed solely on themselves. Okay, solely on themselves. They are depressed based on not having what they see. Well, damn, he got all this, he got all that. Why I can't have that? Man, I got fired from my job. And because you're not trained to look at things from a higher perspective, you automatically take these things and fall prey to it. And that's how you fall into this state of depression. Okay? All right? And because you're under mind control, the 1% knows this. Okay, the 1% understand the mind control. The 1% knows depression is parts. Is things that happen based on the mind control. They even made a pill. They made a pill for depression. They made a pill for depression, man. So you can now take medicine for depression. Okay, to try to give you an artificial happiness. You're not listening, man. So all of these emotions that you're given, okay, is false. And all of it is based on you not studying the proper knowledge and understanding. It's based on you not studying the proper knowledge and understanding. Because if you knew, okay, to not give a fuck about what the next person have, you'll never be in depression. If you knew that you are love and it's not something to achieve, you don't achieve love, you are love. And if you knew that, okay, and if you truly understood that, you would never worry about a motherfucker being mad at you or pissed off at you. You'd be like, okay. Because you don't have this knowledge and understanding, you become depressed. And many of us don't even understand how deep the mind control goes. And if you went to school, if you went to any fucking school in this country, you are under fucking mind control, bro. It is what it is. Because you were taught how to exist as a mind control person. The school system teaches you how to exist as a mind control person. That's what the school system is here to do. It's not here to bring you no fucking well. Okay? I went into that last week. All right? What's good, man? What's good? E, how you doing? How you doing, man? Chari, what's up, mama? Rabu. So I want you to understand that, man. Okay? I want you to get that. All right? We have to get out of that mindset, man. Okay? All right? Everybody want to believe in God and all of this, right? Okay? All right? And you've been taught over and over and over, God is love. So if that's the case, why aren't you not connecting that infinite to that? And if you go into any ancient text, okay, it constantly says that the kingdom of heaven is within you, that this is within you, that is within. Like, we are constantly reading this stuff. It's all through the church, but yet and still, because you don't want to go further in your teachings, you don't want to go further in your understanding, you are terrified to do so. Okay, all right, because mom and them said this, or dad and them said that, or grandma and them said that. Understand, they're ignorant too. Okay, all right, they're not reading their Bible either. Okay, all right. So you're supposed to be in a state of bliss, man, all the time. Mad, sad, pissed off. Those are states of ignorance, man. You're not supposed to be there, but you choose to be there based on you not wanting to learn, based on you not wanting to go deeper within yourself. And at that point, it's your fault. Every time you get pissed off, I want y'all to hear this. Every time you get pissed off at someone else, I don't give a fuck what they did. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Stand in the mirror. You are the culprit. Give a fuck what somebody did to you. It will always be your fault, my fellow. It will always be your fault. Okay, but again, all knowledge ain't good knowledge. All this information is not good, bro. Okay, so you gotta shake that shit. All right. All right. There's nothing about material that can bring you happiness. That is an eternal mission, man. That you have already made it. You've already made it to that point. All you have to do is recognize it, and you will become that which you're looking for. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Let's dive in. Into this last one. And this is one of my favorites out of the Gospel of Thomas. Okay? If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. Family, you must understand. If you don't constantly, okay, do this shit, understand, listen, I'm tired of people walking up to me and telling me, man, Will, I took time off. Okay? And because they took time off, they're fucked up in the mind. Okay? When I mean time off, I'm talking about they stop researching. Okay? All right? You know, they stop focusing on the real information that can help you fall into a place of bliss. They stop that. Okay? They stop that. All right. Some people even separate. Check this out. Some people even separate. Man, you know, this is the real life. Like the video the brother sent me. The brother on the video said, man, y'all ain't even doing nothing in real life. What's real life? Because this ain't. This not no fucking real life, bro. Okay, this is a figment of your fucking imagination. Okay, every fucking thing you know is based on what somebody told you. Okay, all right. So in other words, okay, let me give you an example. All right. So I grew up watching football. Okay, I grew up watching football. Right. So my interpretation of football was those players go out there, right? Those players go out there, they work hard, okay, all right? You know, they fight, you know, for their brothers and the team, and they do all of this with each other. So that's my interpretation, right? Okay, so one day I'm talking to a brother, and this brother tells me, yeah, man, I made about 10 grand off this last game. I said, what game? I said, what you mean 10 grand? I said, okay, you be betting on the games? He said, nah, I don't bet on the games as if, you know, win or lose or anything. You know, like, nah, I know who's going to win. I know who's going to throw an interception. I know who's going to do this. I'm like, man, what you talking about, man? Man, big brother, you don't know this game fixed? I said, what you mean fixed? I said, man, you sound stupid, man. Get out of here, man. Man, them dudes work hard all summer to play hard, you know, when the season starts. Man, you blind, bro. You blind. Again, this is my interpretation. Okay? The brother tell me, oh, you think the Saints won that Super Bowl because they were the best team? That's what you think? I'm like, hell yeah, who was the best team? And, you know, I'm going in, right? Brother like, man, that shit was paid for, man. That shit was paid for, bro. I said, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. So I left the nigga alone and everything because I'm in my feelings at this point. I fucked around and some of my brothers, man, who I come up with, them niggas laugh at me because, well, I actually sent one of them niggas a text too. So I get a text before one of the games. Okay, all right. And the text said, what's going to happen within the game? Like, this player is going to throw 3 interceptions. Okay, this particular player is going to catch those 3 interceptions. I'm like, man, get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Man, that shit happened exactly how the text said. And this was 3 hours before the game happened. I broke. I'm like, what? Because that was my love. Like, you know, like, you can't tell me nothing about my Saints. You crazy? Okay, all right. So I was blinded. So this is what I mean, man. This is what I mean by an illusion. Okay, all right. So now I know not to put no feelings into no fucking football, no emotions into that shit, nothing into that shit. Okay, all right. Shit, up to a certain degree, I don't even like this shit anymore. Like talking about. Okay, all right, and not necessarily a like. It's more along the lines of them niggas get paid, man. This is Hollywood, man. Okay, some of them dudes play hard. Some of them dudes, got somebody in their ear saying, "Man, hey, I need you to do A, B, C, and D." Okay, because I need this team to win. Okay, and I need and I need you to not score this amount of points. Okay, all right. So I was broke after that. So basically, what I'm saying is, all right, if this shit sound weird when I say something like this is not reality. Everything here was given to you. Okay, your name was given to you. You didn't come out, moms, and be like, okay, my name Charles, Mike, Charles, John, whatever. You didn't do that. It was given to you. Okay, all right. And as you started to develop and get older, somebody told you that's what a stop sign is. Somebody told you that's what a red light is. Somebody told you this is a shirt, this is a plate, this is everything, this is a house, this is that. There's a white man named Jesus. If you don't worship him, he's going to kill you. Okay, and there's a man in the clouds named God. He's going to kill you if you don't worship him. It was given to you. It didn't come from you. It was given to you. Okay? Like a plate of some fucking hot wings, nigga. Okay, and you gobbled that shit up because you didn't know better. Because you thought in your mind, oh, why would my mom? I had a brother snap on me. Man, my grandma wouldn't tell me no lie. I said, great, man, I'm not about to go back and forth with you, brother. Okay, I don't do that because I hear myself in you. Okay, a motherfucker tried to tell me, okay, a brother of mine, he was working overseas, he was out there in Dubai and all of these type places. Okay, all right, where a lot of this information is wide open. Okay, all right, and they're not scared to talk about it. So this brother, my partner, come back to the States, and the first thing he said, Will, man, you think that Jesus shit real? It's like 2009, 2010. I go off on him. Man, I don't play with Jesus like that. No, I don't do that, man. You crazy? What's wrong with you? I was going off on him, man. Okay, because I saw the world, how it was put on my plate. So if you think that this is fucking reality, kill yourself, nigga. Okay, get the shit over with because you're no good here. You're fucking no good here. Okay, and then if you got kids, you're destroying them. Okay, if you think this is fucking reality, no, this is the reality that was given to you based on someone else. Okay, but if you remove everything off that plate, everything changes. If you erase everything off that fucking plate, everything changes. You become different. And you need to hear what I'm saying in order for you to understand this science of androgyny. Okay? Because church teach you to anything that looks so-called gay. The church teaches you. The Bible don't. Okay, all right. When the Bible is read correctly, all right, and nobody in the church can read the Bible correctly. Okay, the Bible is a book that's supposed to be reading by only ascended minds. Period. Okay, all right. So nobody in the fucking church can read it. Not even them fucking Hebrew Israel niggas that be out on the corners dressed like Power Rangers and shit. Okay, them niggas worse than Christians. Okay, all right. So the Bible do not go into that. Okay, although it may say man and woman, man and man, and woman and woman. Now you again, you're reading that wrong. Okay, completely wrong. And I'm gonna get into some shit. Let me get into some stuff. Okay, AL, what's good? What's good? What's good? LaKenza, what's good? What's good? What's going on? What's going on? Nah, there's no such thing as Queen James or any like. I mean, now it may be that, but nah. The Bible is written how it's supposed to be. Okay, it don't supposed to be an easy read. Okay, all right. The Bible was written for a certain people to read it, just like many texts. Okay, especially things like older stuff. You understand? Okay, like a couple things, like the Emerald Tablets, for example. All right, that book is not to be read by believers. Okay, because a believer would think that the Emerald Tablets is about Atlantis, a place that's 10,000, 15,000 years ago. That's what a believer would think. But the Emerald Tablets is no more, no less your heart. If you want to say heart chakra, that's fine. Emerald, green. Atlantis, the original self. Atlantis, the original self. This is Atlantis, the original place. Halls of Amenti, back here. You understand? Got to understand how to read properly. Stop taking things word for word and understand how to read. Okay? All right. So if any one of you have read any of these texts 2-3 years ago, go back and read it again. If you've been doing the work, if you've been really doing this, the book should be brand new. If you go back into it, you'll be like, damn, I didn't even realize that. Damn, I didn't even think. Because every time you keep studying, keep going, keep understanding yourself, things change constantly. That's just what it is. Okay? All right? It is what it is, family. Now, I want to get into this. Let's see here. Let's see where we at. Let's touch on this. So me and a brother of mine, Brother Ra, I don't know if he's on here. Me and him had a good conversation about the ego. And I remember years ago, you know, I used to be, oh man, that's that ego shit, man. That's the ego this and the ego that. You know. So, you know, there's a lot of things I believe at that point in time. And I swear I knew what the fuck I was talking about. And at that time and at that place, I did. You understand? But the beauty of this thing is a fourth grader may know fourth grade information, but they're still fifth grade. And when you get to fifth grade, a fifth grader knows fifth grade information, but goddamn, they're sixth grade. But hold on, that's seventh grade too? Basically what I'm saying is you keep going. Okay? All right? You keep going. You keep going. All right? There is no stop. Let me stop here. I got all the information I need, and I need to start worrying about this the white man trying to take us down and trying to do this. Man, come on. Okay? All right? The only culprit in your so-called demise is yourself. Okay? All right? All right. I brought up old boys so you can start to understand, Joe Dispenza, so you can start to understand the real information. Okay. All right. So you can stop looking for salvation. Okay. On a goddamn house address. Okay. Looking for salvation. Okay. In some pussy. Looking for salvation. Over here with a nigga dick. That's not salvation, man. That's internal, man. That's internal. That's it. No more, no less. Okay? So, what is this ego thing? Like I said, I still believe in that shit heavily. I still believe in that ego, man, so goddamn heavily, man. And I thought niggas was in their ego. People who I was with at one time, Used to tell me, "Wow, Willie, you and your ego, bro, you and your ego and all that shit." You know, but the thing about it was, okay, ultimately we must understand these things. The ego goes by demiurge. The ego goes by Beelzebub, subordinate deity. The ego has many names. Okay, the ego has many names. They even have religious people that are religious science that talk about the desire of Sophia. They even call that this ego. Like I said, the ego has many names. Nigga, they have even created niggas have created deities based on the so-called demiurge. Okay. All right, man, the demiurge real, man. That motherfucker come to you and do this to you and do that to you. Okay. If you believe it, all right, then that's on you. All right. But ultimately, nothing exists but yourself. All right. And I was one of the main niggas who used to teach all this, that, the deities this, the deities that. Okay. All right. Come to find out, hey, I was just in the 5th grade or 6th grade or 7th grade. When I kept going, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, the motherfuckers didn't exist no more. I realized that was just me the whole time. Because outside this body, you, my friend, are omnipresent. Omnipresent simply means you're everywhere. Okay? All right? And because you are this particular being, okay, you can turn yourself into whatever you want to turn into in order to appease the so-called human. Okay, all right. So at those times, 4 or 5 years ago, 3 years ago, well, no, not necessarily 3 years ago, about 4 years ago and further back. Okay, so because I believed in that stuff, okay, my higher selves, okay, they appeased my ignorance. Okay, again, ignorant don't mean dumb or stupid, it just simply means I don't know. Okay, all right, so they would turn into the Baphomet, which is not real. I'm gonna touch on that too because somebody asked me. Okay, all right, I would believe this one is real. Papa Leg Boxer, I would believe all of these people are real. Okay, I would truly believe these motherfuckers are real, man. Okay, so when these energies start coming through, when they start popping up, you understand? They're playing roles. Okay, but when I start going high, matter of fact, this is the crazy part. If you get into the Hermetica, said to be written by Hermes or Thoth, okay, all right, or Tahuti, Jehuti, you understand? Even in that particular text, it says basically in so many words, the higher you go, you ascend past the quote unquote deities. Okay, you ascend past the deities. Okay, as long as you're in the belief with them, you're not going no further. Okay, all right, we're supposed to be going to the place of nothingness. And the place of nothingness, okay, all right, you become the everything at that point. All right, I could have 5-10 minute conversations with someone and understand their whole life. Okay, I can sit down with someone and see what they get mad at, see what they get pissed off about. Okay, and immediately sit down and be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, she was touched when she was young. Yeah, or he was abused, or he was bullied. That's why he act like this. Like it's you start to open up to a place of knowing, and that's just what it is, knowing. It's not belief, it's knowing. Okay, all right. But first we have to keep going in order to understand that. And I'm still learning. I will always be learning. You understand? Okay, I'm going to continue these reveals. or what myself tell me to understand or tell me to say. Okay, which is um, revelations in a sense. Okay, all right. Um, realizations that happen constantly. Okay, so now, so when we talk about this ego, all right, when we wake up, into this quote unquote awakening, it's a lot of things we take with us. Now, this is something old I used to say, but it's perfect for this situation in what's being discussed. So I used to say this. I say, we always used to say that, oh man, y'all dreaming. That's why you gotta wake up, because y'all dreaming. Y'all dreaming these things. Y'all dreaming, man. Y'all dreaming that Jesus is real and God is real and all this type stuff. That you're supposed to worship the pastor in the church. Man, that ain't nothing but a dream, man. You dreaming. That's why you gotta wake up. Now, this is the issue. So let's say we're dreaming, right? Okay, and you're laying down, you're in the bed, and you're dreaming, right? So if you're dreaming and you wake up, so everything you were dreaming about should stay in the dream. So once you wake up, you shouldn't take nothing with you. So if you're getting out the bed, then everything you were dreaming about is supposed to stay there. But it don't work like that. It don't work like that. We take parts of the dream and we take it in the woke stage. And what parts are those? Worshiping. That's one. So what you mean by that? The reason why I say, and what I learned from Bobby a long time ago, and now I see it on in a deeper understanding. I said, I'm not your leader. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your spiritual advisor. I'm not even your messenger. I am simply a message. You could be walking up the street and grab a flying piece of paper with information on it. That's who I am. You won't worship a sheet of paper, right? Good. So don't worship me. I don't worship any of these people out here who's bringing information. They are not for y'all to look up to. It's for you to receive and leave. But we don't do that. You know what the proof is about that? The panic transition. Everybody, 90% of the damn people who follow him crying, oh, no, panic. You don't do that if you understand that he's just a message. If you find a piece of paper with information on it, okay, and you ball that paper up and throw it away, would you cry about it? Or keep going? It's nothing but a sheet of paper. So you wouldn't cry about it. But because, okay, all right, some of y'all put myself on a pedestal. Put Bobby on a pedestal. Even my bro Trav, I don't know if he's still in here. Some of y'all put him on a pedestal. Okay, my sis Drake, y'all put all these people on a fucking pedestal. Okay, based on that, you are still dreaming. Because when your ass was sleeping in a dream, you didn't worship so-called God. You worshiped the pastor. Because the pastor's word meant something to you. The pastor's word was everything. So if the pastor said jump, motherfucker said how high. Pastor said, hey, we have an emergency meeting, 2:00 in the morning, in my office at the church. Some of y'all get up 5 in the morning to go to work, 6 in the morning to go to work. I bet you y'all be in that fucking office when pastor say jump. So, what creates this so-called ego is because you have not left the dream stage. You are taking the dream stage into this. And that's not what this is. There is no ancient information that says follow. Okay? You won't find it in nothing. It do not say follow nothing. Okay, because you follow something, you are disappointed when you're looking at someone. Oh man, I thought he was real, or I thought she was real, man. What the fuck you worrying about if somebody real for? That ain't your fucking issue. Did you get the message that the brother was bringing? Did you get the message that the sister was bringing? Who gives a fuck what they doing? Who gives a fuck, nigga? Okay, all right. So because y'all take the dream mentality, which ultimately is the religious mentality, because you bring that mentality in this particular journey on this path. Okay, all right. And when you're trying to go, you're trying to have these realizations, and you're going through all of this stuff. Okay, and you're going through all of this shit. All right, you don't know how to react to things. Okay, all right. Some of the so-called teachers out there. Okay, let's talk about what the young man name is. The brother name, he just went to jail. The nigga name is Nature Boy. Okay, Nature Boy. Okay, I'd have had many people tell me, Will, he was in his ego. He was in his ego. That wasn't a fucking ego. Okay, he had yet to leave the dream. Okay, all right. Only when you're in the dream is when you want someone to follow you. Nigga, I don't want you to go nowhere with me, nigga. Okay? Nigga, don't follow me nowhere. Okay? All right, the only place I tell a nigga follow me, hey nigga, hey, I'm in Atlanta, man, and nigga, I'm thinking about, going to the New Orleans daiquiri shop, nigga. I'm going drink, nigga. You understand me? I'm going cut up in that bitch. You hear me? I'm going cut up. That's as far as it go, bro. I'm not about to take you, hey, y'all follow me into the woods. Okay, we're going to hump on trees and lick leaves. It's spiritual. I'm about to do that shit, man. Okay? Because it's not about that. It's not about groups. It's not about togetherness. Okay? All of that shit is a part of the fucking dream stage, bro. That's a part of the goddamn dream stage. That's what I'm saying. Okay? All right? So because we still carrying this religious thought process and we are trying to go into this quote unquote awakened stage, all right, it looks like, it appears as though we fucked up. It appears as though, oh man, that motherfucker crazy, man, or this, or that nigga in his ego. Listen, because we didn't put a name on that shit, okay? Because we didn't put a name on us taking some of the dream state into this enlightenment, it became something. So we started calling that shit the demiurge. Oh, that's the demiurge that make him act like that. Oh, that's Beelzebub that make him act like that. Oh, that's the ego that make him act like that. We put names on shit and totally don't have an understanding of what things truly are. So there is no ego. There is no demiurge. There's none of this shit. It's only you not letting go of the religious dogma that was buried within yourself. And when you let all that shit go, you become a different fucking entity, bro. Okay? It's a lot of stuff I used to believe, man. It's a lot of stuff I used to believe. Okay? All right? But again, you must understand what this stuff is, man. You gotta understand what this stuff is, man. Vita, what's up, mama? Cosmic Cartel, what's up, little brother? How you doing, boy? What's going on with you? Camo, what's up, man? What's up? So I'm trying to give you this particular understanding, man, so we can let things go and move forward. Okay, instead of and then because we haven't let go, here we go. Because we haven't let go of the religious fuck shit in our minds. The first thing we do is attack. Okay? Well, man, you gonna go in on Nature Boy? Man, I don't give a fuck about Nature Boy. I'm only using that as a teaching moment, bro. As a teaching situation. That's it. Okay? All right? But whatever happened to that brother, man, that's for him. I don't care nothing about that shit, dog. Okay, my purpose is me and me alone. Man, you heard about what happened to Rashad Jamal? Man, I don't give a fuck. You ain't hear me the first time. You ain't hear me the first time. I don't give a fuck about them niggas, man. Ain't none of them motherfuckers, nobody in existence, okay, is gonna help me get to this, get me back to fucking heaven within myself but me. Nobody. Okay, this is a selfish fucking journey, my nigga. That's what this is. Journey ain't about everybody. It's not, man. Okay, so there's a lot of things we have to shake. We got to shake, man, in order to move forward, man. Okay, all right. All this judging this one. Oh man, that motherfucker. Oh man, that nigga. Oh man, that man. Oh that motherfucker, man. Man, I don't, man. You know what I mean? Man, what? You know, like, bro, who cares what these dudes do, man? Okay, who cares? Okay, all right. You worrying about Nature Boy and all these cats going to help you put some gas in your car or something? These cats gonna help. Listen, all we're doing is keeping the dream alive. And the dream is the false reality. Let's keep going, family. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I was asked to dive into this. All right. To give my synopsis. You understand? Now, let's start here. Okay. Let's start here. Now, I talked about this years ago. And of course, you know, some things that I see now that I can add to this. Okay. But we're going to dive into it. All right. First of all, it's evil. Is it evil? Yep, sure it is. It's evil. Evil is good. Evil is good. So now, but why am I saying it's evil? Okay. All right. Again, here we go. And what I'm about to say, please don't let this go over your head. Please do not let this go over your head. The people who create good. Okay. Let's talk the Vatican. Let's talk the Vatican. Great people, they say, good people. But yet still they're raping little boys, raping girls, sex trafficking, all beneath the Vatican. But they say what they do is good. Let's talk about the church. The church have you come in there, give you all their money, all your money, all of this, all of that. Okay, and then Monday, all right, you looking for money to pay your light bill. Now your lights off. Now your water off. But it's good though that you gave Pastor all that money so he could buy him a brand new Cadillac. But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was real good. Let's talk about all these presidents and all these fucking puppets. Okay, about 3 years ago, no, about 5 years ago, I put out a post and I said, Biden, the so-called president, okay, he drinks or takes adrenochrome pills. Oh my God, I got kicked off the internet for 3 months. I'm talking about the internet, nigga, not just Facebook, YouTube, nigga, everything. Okay, all right, and somebody put in the comments what that adrenochrome is, if y'all know, if y'all understand what that is. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a sec to put that in the comments. All right, so the people can know what that is. All right, but I said that this motherfucker and many others like him take this. Yeah, there you go. Not just the blood, everything, all of it. The child itself, all of it. The child itself. Okay, all right. The child itself. All right. So the blood too. Yes. All right. That's Passover. They actually use the baby's blood heavily for Passover. Okay, Easter we talking about, right? So yeah, the whole baby, everything with it. Okay, so I said that. But understand this, right? Voting is good. All of this shit is good. What the world perceived good is some of the most heinous and terrible things that one can imagine. But they say it's good. I got one more for you. They say God is love. This is the church. This religion. God is love. But yet and still, big mama, tell the kids, I was told I was scared for years. Don't you do that. God gonna strike you down. But God is love. Hold on, man. You contradicting yourself here. Hold on. God is love. But yet still he's jealous? Why the fuck is God jealous? And he's going to also kill me if I make him mad? So God is going to kill me if I make him mad. And he's jealous. But yet and still, it's good. So when I say the Baphomet is evil, it is. Because evil, okay, is the new definition of good. You understand me? All right. That's what this world is. Literally upside down. There's more love in the Baphomet than you'll ever find in the church. Uh-oh. Let's dive in. So why is the quote-unquote Baphomet, why is the Baphomet sitting on quote-unquote earth? Okay, can y'all see that? Can y'all see this Baphomet? That's a good picture. Y'all good? Just trying to make sure y'all good. Dionysus, what's up, brother? What's going on? So he's sitting on the earth, right? Okay. Basically, in other words, the Baphomet is the creator of it all. Okay, it's the one that sits on top of the world. All right. Now I'm gonna connect this to yourself. Now let's dive into this. Let's start with the balls. Okay. All right. The pole in the middle of the stomach. Okay. Ultimately, that's your spine. All right. That's your spine. We should know this information, family. Write it down if you don't know. All right. That spine, that's your spine. Okay. All right. That's what that is. Okay, all right, the pole in the middle. And then you have the snakes, the masculine and feminine principle. Okay, which is one ultimately. The two-headed snake. A two-headed snake is actually not two bodies, it's only two heads, but it's one snake. You understand that? Okay, so we're not talking about separatism, it's only one family. Okay, all right, and now we go up to the breast. Okay, all right, which represent that divine feminine energy, right? And at the bottom of the pole, which represent the so-called balls, right? You want to say that, the sack. Okay, all right, which represent the masculine. Okay, all right. Now you have the as above, so below. You got the right hand going up, the left hand going down. The as above, so below is simply, it's not the sky, family. It's never been the sky. Okay, Sib, what's up? What's up? What's up, man? So the as above, so below is simply you below, above your higher self. It's one. Okay, that's why it's one quote unquote body. You understand? Okay, all right. And the wings also represent the higher self. The wings, the eagle. Okay, all right. The bird, the quote unquote vulture. Okay, which is a form of the mother, the great mother, Isis. Okay, in the Egyptian mythology or the Kemetic mythology. Okay, then you go up. Then you go up to the star sitting on top of the forehead, the five-pointed star. The five simply is another. It is the numerical version of simply the word love. Okay, and how we know that? You get into the science of Oshun. Okay, all right. When you get deeper into the sciences of Oshun, Oshun simply is love and love alone. Okay, love and love alone. The sweetness. Okay, the nectar, honey. Okay, all right. The pineal gland, and at the very top, you simply have the fire, which is once you have done the work, you become the ascended master at that point. Okay, and you are the one that sits on top of the world. Ultimately, the Baphomet sits on top of the world. That is a representation of you when you get into the correct information and you ascend past your physical thought process or the dream stage. When you realize the nothingness, which is everything, which is yourself. Okay? And some may say, oh man, that's gay, man, that's gay. No, no, no. The nothingness is the purest place to be. We're going to dive into this more, family. Going to dive into this more. Any questions about the Baphomet family before I go further? Any questions about the Baphomet before I go further, family? Anyone? 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 I'm going to give you all about a minute or two, a couple minutes to write anything down about that. And let me throw this in there, right? So somebody decided to make, and this was so crazy, and I talked about this years ago. And it's so funny when people reference the best of the best of the best. We call them the GOAT, the greatest of all time. When we reference the best person in this or the best person in that, we call them the GOAT. Simply saying, okay, when you get to that place of nothing, which there is nor man nor woman, you become that GOAT. Okay? You become that enlightened one. And then there's no more words to describe you. Then there's no more words to describe you at that point. We don't have a language that can describe you. Eclipse. Eclipse basically same as the Baphomet. No, it's not. 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 The gargoyles. No, that's a hell of a story about the gargoyles. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a hell of a story. So I want to read this to y'all, family. I want to read this. Okay, I want to read this. Okay, Gospel of Thomas, the Gnostics. Okay, now this is the quote unquote disciples talking to Jesus. Okay, all right, and this is them asking Jesus, you know, how can we get to heaven? And then Jesus says, when you make the two one, and when you make the inside like the outside like the inside, the above like the below, and when you make the male and female one and the same. Listen, I'll read that part again. And when you make the male and the female one and the same, so that the male not be male nor the female. And when you fashion eyes in the place of an eye, a hand in place of a hand, a foot in place of a foot, a likeness in place of likeness, then you will enter the kingdom. What is this saying? Let me read this part here one more time. When you make male and female, when you make male and the female one and the same, so that male not be male nor the female. So we're talking about going past, family, this whole thoughts of gay, okay, which is not actually even real. All right, it took me a minute to even get into that, family. Trust me. Okay, all right. You know, 2017, I'll never forget, man. I was mad. I was pissed off when what's your boy name? Pharrell from the Neptunes. Pharrell posed in a dress on a magazine, big yellow dress. And like I said, at the time, I was heavy with Oshun at the time and all of that. So I was mad. I'm like, man, look at this nigga, man. He trying to destroy the man. You know, at this time, I'm not really realizing that this physical makeup. I had an understanding, but I didn't have an understanding that this is not even a fucking real thing. Okay, all right. So I was on, man, they trying to make the black man not black and all of this, and the black man, we're supposed to be masculine and all of this and all of that. So that's the type of time I was on. Now I'm not saying I'm about to go out here, and get down with nobody, man, and all of that, but I'm not shunning no one who do that kind of stuff, But I want you to understand. That's where I was. I was pissed off. Okay. And then at the time, like I said, I was dealing with Oshun because I thought that's, what was going on. But again, like I say, it was nothing but myself relaying a message to me. Okay. In the form of this thing that people have created in their minds, Oshun. So Oshun pop up. That's me in that dress, boy, with his Haitian accent. Shut up, boy. That's me in that dress. I'm returning, boy. Okay, basically the child, the love, you understand? So I had to change my thoughts a little bit. Okay, but now today I have a much deeper understanding of what this is. I'm gonna use this water for example. Okay, before any of this came into being, you existed as this divine nothingness. And this divine nothingness was everything. Okay? And the closest that we can describe it is water. Water is nor female or male. Now, of course, again, you have the school system. So the school system, oh man, water, you have the feminine principle of water. And they always try to make up some bull fucking shit, bro. Okay? Ultimately, and that's how fucking Mommy Wata came into being. Okay, later on, some people call it Mommy Water. You understand? Okay, all right. There is no feminine. There is no masculine. Okay, all right, all right. Ultimately, in the beginning, or not even, because there was no beginning. We have always existed. Okay, it was simply nothing, man. It was simply nothing. And it was no male, no female, none of this shit. It was no woman power. This is woman month. I'm a real nigga. It wasn't none of that fuck shit. It wasn't none of that, man. None of it. None of it. Okay, all right. When we decided, and this is let me tell you this, right? So when we decided, or this one being, this oneness decided, okay, which is ultimately yourself. When this oneness decided, hey, we want to build stuff and create stuff. Okay, all right. So that's when the first bodies were created. Now, go check out the video I did last week, the revelation of the eye. Okay, the revelation of the eye, part 2. Go check that out. And I show statues of this. Okay, that we were nor man nor woman. We didn't have breasts, penis, nothing. We didn't have nothing. Okay, all right. We all walked around looking like Prince. Okay, like I told us about it, man. Prince put on the wig, that nigga a woman. Prince get a low haircut, let the beard grow in, that's a nigga. Okay, like that nigga is androgynous as it come. You understand? Or that particular body. Okay, all right. But that's how we were. That we were nor masculine nor feminine. Okay, all right. There was no need for family because this was the early stages. That nothingness that I talked about, that oneness is love. You understand? It is love. It's not something you search for. It is love. So when that oneness, quote unquote, separated itself into all of these bodies, and all of these bodies, to a certain degree, looked the same. They were dark. Okay, and it's crazy. I'm in a dream about 3-4 nights ago. All right, I had 2 of these motherfuckers. I'm having a whole conversation. I'm on a train or something. I'm talking to these. So I wake up. I'm like, that's a brother. I said, I thought that was a woman. That's a brother. And then I heard neither. That's how we looked before. I'm talking about motherfucker. I can't describe it, man. But we were just divine, man. No masculine, no feminine, no nothing. It wasn't needed. We only use that shit based on trying to teach something. Okay? That's not the reason why we use a lot of these words and phrases. Subconscious mind, conscious mind, ain't none of that shit, man. Okay? We only use this shit based on trying to teach, trying to enlighten people. All right? So I'm looking at these people, man. You understand? And I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. All right? So when you look and start getting y'all questions together too, family, if y'all have any. So when you look at this metamorphosis that's happening, okay? All right? Men becoming women, women becoming men, and all of this type of stuff. Okay, all right, family. I'm here to tell you, about 50 years from now, okay, about 50, maybe 100 years from now, there will be no man or woman in existence because we will be back in heaven. Heaven has no masculine nor feminine energy. It's only oneness. You will be in a state of bliss at that point. So a lot of kids today will be able to, children will be able to witness that. Okay, all right. Ain't gonna be no man and woman like. Okay, what's the proof in what I'm saying, Will? What's the proof? 20 years ago, did you see all of this stuff that you see now? Simple question. Did you see any of the stuff that you see now with the so-called, flags, LGB, whatever the alphabets are? Did you see that 20 years ago? No, you did not. But today is crazy. So imagine 20 more years. And imagine 20 years after that. Family, the transformation is happening, whether you want it to happen or not. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you something. If you interfere, here we go. If you one of these motherfuckers who trying to interfere with the return of heaven, you got to go, man. Time for you to get the fuck on out of here. This is why I don't have no emotions or feelings for nothing, man. Okay? COVID-19. Okay? Was about getting niggas the fuck out of here. Who don't have a divine purpose for what's happening, man. Okay? All you're going to see in 50 to 100 years is a bunch of beautiful motherfuckers walking around. Madly loving self. Madly loving self. That's what the fuck is going to be. Because that's how it is beyond his body. That's how it is beyond his body. You drop this body the day of tomorrow, you're going to be pissed off because you're going to be sitting there looking for a man, looking for a woman, and all this shit. Okay, all right? And then you're going to start having these feelings of no wants, no desires, and you're going to realize you've been enslaved the whole fucking time. There's going to be a bunch of beautiful motherfuckers walking around. Magical, beautiful, okay? Motherfuckers walking around having a good time. That's the only thing that's going to be. Especially once this and this 1%. Let me talk about this right quick. So many people talk about the 1%. Understand, the 1% runs nothing. The 1% can only deceive. I'll say this again. The 1% can only deceive you. Okay? They are the masters of deception. Okay? So when you are born, they make sure to poison your family so your family can poison you. Okay? That's part of the reason why we don't want to keep coming back here. Okay, all right? And that's also a reason why religion says abortion is bad. But the motherfucker inside you says abortion is the best thing to happen to this motherfucker. Because we don't want to be here. Okay? I'm just saying. So all of that shit, oh, you killed my baby, you killed me. Man, mother, get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, that's not even a fucking baby, man. It's an avatar, bro. It's a fucking vehicle. It's not even fucking real, bro. Okay, all right. In the what text is that? Probably both of them. The Avadutta in that one, they call them attachments. In the other one as well, the Ashtavakara Gita, they're attachments. That's all they are. That's all kids are, man. Attachments. And because we have been taught these things, we have been taught to do these things. We have been taught to look at the world a certain way. We have been taught this shit. Okay, all right. I'm driving past yesterday. Driving past this abortion clinic out here in Atlanta. Okay, appreciate that, Trav. Okay, that's another one. That's an up. I'm about to pull that one up. Okay, all right, we're gonna be going in on that one. Okay, fucking right. Baga or Bajavade or Bhagavad or Bhagavad Gita. Okay, bet. Appreciate that. Okay, it's more information we probably gonna be diving into in the future, family. Okay, these are attachments, family. Okay, all right. This place is not what you think, man. It's not what you think, bro. It is what it is. I'm gonna get to your question, Marvell. How you doing, family? Weezy, what's good? What's good? What's good with you? Desmond, how you doing, man? Okay, and that. So I'm driving past this abortion clinic, and they outside with signs. Stop killing our children. Stop killing our children with the big cross and all that shit. They hold up the cross and all this old bullshit. Family, if religion, okay, is against abortion, you should be against religion. Okay? You should be against anything religion push. Okay? I'm just saying. This thing is not what the fuck you think it is, man. Okay? This is not what you think it is, man. Okay? We're going into a place of nothingness, man. And these bodies as we know them. Okay? All right? We're coming into heaven, man. Okay? And a lot of you motherfuckers got to go. Because y'all are interrupters of what needs to be done. See, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to be happy forever, bro. I don't want no sad days. I don't want no bad days, ever. And just like I said earlier, once all of these things is moved off your plate, that can happen. But as long as you keep all of this shit on your plate, okay. Oh, you saw the last episode of Black Mafia and oh man, you heard what happened to such and such on Power, and you heard all that shit that can keep you emotionally, mentally, okay, uneasy. You will never be able to move that shit off your plate. You will never, man. You will never get to heaven, man, until you transition. So do us a favor, man, and kill yourself, motherfucker. Okay? Because I'm one of them motherfuckers that want heaven right now. You understand? Because humans, oh, man. Oh, why I can't stand these motherfucking humans, man. Oh, fucking humans, boy. Okay? So, the cocoon period. Let me give you this. The cocoon period is the dream. Okay? All right? Now, understand this, right? Let me give you this. And this should not go over y'all head, man. You know, although it might, for some people, but I know some of my people who listening, you know, they gonna get it immediately. So if we are to transform into something greater, right? If we are to transform into something greater, let's talk about the caterpillar. Okay, the caterpillar and the butterfly supposed to be the same motherfucker, right? But yet, the caterpillar don't look nothing like the fucking butterfly, but they were the same motherfucker. The caterpillar, the dream stage. The butterfly, the awakened stage. The enlightened stage. Okay, all right? You don't supposed to look nothing like you were in your dream stage, bro. Okay? You don't carry that energy, man. Whatever you was as a caterpillar, that shit supposed to die as a caterpillar. When that caterpillar enters that cocoon and the metamorphosis happens, the change happens, that shit's supposed to die. Okay? All right? That shit's supposed to die, man. Okay, everything you connect to the physical, everything you so-called connect to the physical, ultimately, this is not even a physical. I used to believe that at one time. Okay, all right. All right, but man, the more these changes happen, the more these realizations happen. Okay, we never left this motherfucker, man. Okay, a motherfucker just gave us a plate with a bunch of ignorance on it, and we eat that shit up. We even add salt and pepper to that shit. We fucked that shit up. But that caterpillar going into that cocoon, when that motherfucker come on the other side of that fucking cocoon, they shouldn't be the same. They shouldn't be the same. So you shouldn't be the same. So me saying that there will be no man or woman shouldn't be crazy to you. 50, 100 years from now, that shouldn't be crazy to believe. I mean, look around now, man. Okay? That shouldn't be a crazy thing. Oh man, a white man pushing that shit on us. The white man pushing that shit on us. Maybe. But there's always a spiritual understanding behind a lot of things. Not everything, but behind certain things. Okay? You must see the big picture. Again, you must see the world from the point of the highest mountain. If you see the world from the highest mountain, you can see everything. But as long as you ground level, you will always stay ignorant. You will always stay emotionally fucked up. Okay? All right? And ignorant to what this really is. You will always stay there, man. At some point, man, you gotta let your mind be free, man. Spread your wings, man. That's the crazy part. You know, I told this to a guy who had a session with me. I said, you know what's so crazy? I said, because we are so immersed in fear. All right, your divine self, higher self, whatever you want to call it, can push you off a mountain, and you will lose your fucking mind. But the whole time you had wings. The problem is you forgot. So when they kick you in your ass and push you off this cliff, okay, and when them wings pop out, you're like, oh fuck, I had this the whole time. Yes. That's why you don't have to search for it. It has been within you the whole time. This energy has been within you the whole time. Just throw your fucking plate away, bro. Throw your plate away and you'll see what's going on. Okay? I'm just saying. Appreciate that, Trav, for putting that in there. That's some more text there, family. That my bro Trav put in there. So that's some more things that we can dive into as well. Let me see. If everything we hear and see comes from self, is this so-called April 8th eclipse conjured up by self collectively? Okay, check this out. Let me say this. Some people deal with astrology and all of that, like I talked about last week. Okay, like I talked about last week, we created astrology. Okay, right around the same time when we started putting things on the walls all over the place. Okay, Cambodia, Australia, all of these temples all over the place. When we started creating things and creating text and all of that, because we knew we were going to fall. We knew this shit was inevitable. We knew this. You understand? We knew it was going to happen. So we started to prepare ourselves. The only reason why I'm so caught up, or you are in this place of awakening, is because of the information we left behind. Okay? You understand? So we created astrology as a symbol to understand that we are all of this. Okay, we are not just Cancer, we are not just Libra, we are not just, no, we are all. Okay, all right. And like I said, the further you go back, when you look up the zodiac sign, okay, all right, there's pictures of Jesus in the middle. Okay, all right, or drawings of a man in the middle. Okay, all right. So that's the purpose, to become the dots or the one in the middle, because the one in the middle encompass all of these symbols. There is no just, oh, I'm that, or I'm that. When you believe that, okay, there's no ascension in that. There's only ascension once you understand you are the all. Okay, all right. So we created astrology, like I said before, astrology or astro, the astral body, which is the self. Okay, all right. But again, it backfired on us, and people started worshiping astrology. Okay, all right, which kind of somewhat set us back a little bit. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is you worship nothing. Now, you can do what you want, you can believe what you want ultimately, okay, when it comes to the eclipse and all of that, okay, but understand this, right? Understand this. Now, you say if everything we hear and see comes from self. That's not what this is. I've never said if everything we see comes from self. It does not come from self. Okay, let's start there. Okay, it don't come from self. I said everything you can see and hear right now is based on ignorance. Okay, all right. What's beyond this quote unquote illusion comes from self. Okay, or is self. It don't come, it is self. Okay, all right. So you got to think about that. So that basically mess up the whole question in a sense. Okay. All right. So just kind of give you something to think about right there. All right. If you could see it with these eyes, it's part of the illusion. But if you could see it here, this is some other shit we're talking about. Again, this is the dream. This see the dream. This see the real world, which is yourself. These see Instagram and we believe everything on it. These see Facebook, we believe everything on it. These watch Power and all this Black Mafia and BMF and all this old shit, Raising Canaan and all that shit we believe. And the more we look with these, it goes into the mainframe, the brain, and it takes over. And then you become a slave to your ignorance. Yeah. And that is 80% of the world, probably 85%. Could be more than that because I don't do humans very well at all. You know, I'll be running away from humans like, man, y'all go over there, bro. Please leave me alone. You know, stop, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to human in. Stop humaning so much. Okay, I don't like all that fucking human. And humans always humaning. Okay, fuck all that humaning shit, man. Okay, all this humaning ass shit, man. All right, okay. You know, I don't want to fuss. I don't want to do none of that shit, bro. Okay, I just want to be at peace. Any more questions, family, before I jump off here? Any more questions? And family, do me a favor. Please do me a favor. If y'all watch this, if some of y'all watching this video, family, listen. You don't have to send me nothing about what the government doing. Okay? I really would appreciate that. Okay? I don't care what the government doing. I don't give a fuck what they doing. Okay, I don't care about the vaccine. I don't care if they're trying to be slick with the vaccine. Okay, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I don't give a lovely fuck about what the government doing. So please don't send me that shit. Oh, Will, you man, you saw what happened in Zimbabwe? You saw what happened? Brother, I love you, man. I love you. I don't give a lovely fuck what's going on outside of me, bro. Now, for my people who rock with me and shit like that, oh yeah, man. We here. We here. You know? But I don't care, man. I don't care what the government doing outside this house walls, man. I really don't care, bro. Like I really don't, bro. So I really hope y'all don't send me that shit, bro. I beg y'all, please stop sending me that. Okay, I got fucking inboxes, DMs from fucking 400, 500 motherfuckers with the government doing this. Look what they're trying to do. They're trying to do this. And I get it, right? Let me say this. I get it. I get when we first come into this awakening, right? There's a lot of things we didn't notice. Okay? There's many things we didn't notice. All right? Like simple shit. You tell a motherfucker, you don't supposed to be drinking water out of a fucking bottle, bro. Like, who the fuck said it's okay for you to go take water out of a lake somewhere or out of a river, clean it up, and put it in a goddamn bottle and sell it to me for $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever? Who gave you the authority to do that? Okay, all right. So I get it, right? So when we start learning shit like that, we be done. Oh man, look what they they spraying pesticides on the fruit, man. Oh, look what they doing, man. They spraying raid on it, man. Oh man. I get it, bro. I get it. The food we eat is fucked up. I get it. Okay, I done already told y'all, man. We'll take some fucking Epsom salt, man. Put that shit in some water, man, and go shit, motherfucker. Clean your goddamn system out if you don't want that shit in you, man. Clean your system out. Okay, to change your fucking life, bro. Okay, all right. Ain't nothing like a clean colon, bro. Okay, nigga, you feel light on your feet, nigga. You can move a little bit more, nigga. You understand? You can dance a little bit more, nigga. Do a little two-step a little more, nigga. Hand behind the head on the nigga. You understand me? You can cut up. Okay, all right. But I'm just saying, family, I appreciate the thoughts of y'all, Will, man, look what's going on. I'm guessing trying to warn me in a sense, but I get it, family. Listen, the deeper you go in yourself, nothing else matters. Again, the so-called 1% are the great deceivers. They deceive you into believing they have power. They don't have power. You are it. You are the Alpha and Omega. You are that. Okay? All right? Anyone else before I jump off here, man? Anyone else? Yeah, that daylight saving time shit. I'll be pissed off when I wake up. I'm like, damn, man, who fuck with the time? There's always fucking with the goddamn time, bro. Truck driver shit, you be pissed off sometimes around that shit. But anyone before I get off here, family? Anyone before I get off here? Like I say, man, share it up, family. Share it up, like it up, all that good stuff. And we're gonna get off. We're gonna jump off here, man. Anyone? All right. So with that being said, fam, I'm gonna hop on off here. And as usual, y'all appreciate the information. If your ass wanna look at a nigga like a pastor, okay, put something in the front collection plate, nigga. You wanna look at like a pastor, fuck. But no, I'm joking, man. But but yeah, man. Um, if 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 uh if it's too personal or whatever, and you don't want to put it in here, I still do consultations for them. I still do consultations that'll never stop. That'll never stop. So hit me up. If you want to get a consultation, and we go in, man, and we go in. Usually my consultations start off at an hour. Okay, all right. Because I don't know how to put the phone down. Once I start talking, we're gonna be locked in. Okay, all right. We're gonna be locked in. So make sure your phone charged up if you want a consultation, man. But with that being said, man, let me get on out of here, man. Peace, man. I love y'all, man. But first, love your fucking self. Always. You first before anything. Before your kids. Before any fucking thing, bro. Okay? Be selfish in this bitch, man. I'm out, man.